Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he eats the hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He's got some air under this one, deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first down, Nix. That's one quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. All in left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pass it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On one, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something. But if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Gets this to Fant. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. To throw again, it's Burrow. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st down, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Cam Taylor great getting up there to track that one down.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Going with a screen to Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Gun.
From the gun, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Burrow from the gun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Headed out right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second down carry for Taylor. Runs inside the 35. Brushes him off with ease. And he finally goes out of bounds, but what a play to end our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. It's Dobbins with the dump off. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing again, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Going for the first with Dobbins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. Nix with it on 1st. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Bombers. Go.
gun. It's Nix. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and long for Nix. Got a man. Baylor has it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
14. Bengals 6. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow buying some time right. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not really keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Clifton never comes to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Nix looking to throw. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Takes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sails through good. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Not taking any risks here. Keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
He's got it at the 24. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That finds Vele, complete. And he's taken to the ground for a nice push downfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, and I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
Nix is hit. He lost that football. And now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. They give it to the back of the zone read. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Taken in by Bailey, right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now throw again, Nix. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bengals 19. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. He's going deep this time. He steps in and makes the interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12,
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He rolls to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
11 comma.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down. Burrow escapes the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to imagine when they rep that one during the week, Kate, it looked really good down here in goal-to-go red zone situations. That did not.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Nix now to throw. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lead up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that, and you kick off the trigger, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing is Burrow. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lost it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get close to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payback.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Away. Hold on, set. Bombers. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Getting out to his left. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. You have to throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
Nix now on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Nix again on second and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter. This quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
He's running for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. first down from the 31.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow setting to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Escapes the pocket. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
1-1, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tight end going in motion here. On third down, here's Burrow. And this is another incompletion. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. A quick throw completed out to the left. He almost gets to the 5 and goes out at the 6. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Nix from the gun. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 53, Bengals 27. Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the 28. With a screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Petsertan has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Running it again with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos close to beginning the year 4-0. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st down 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Here we go.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just put the crib. And then I'm right back on up. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face.